Hello. Okay, we're gonna do this again. Made some mistakes. Got a call. My name is Georgia. I'm trying to bring back my YouTube channel. I think I have like 2 videos on this channel. I made some mistakes on my last one. I have worked as a bookseller for a couple of years here in Denver, Colorado. I am very lucky to live in one of the most beautiful states in the country. Personally, I think. Today I want to talk about my favorite big books, or like, not my favorite. That's not the way I want to word it. I want to word it as the most intimidating books that I am the most excited to read. Now you'll have to bear with me because I'm not a professional. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I just want to kind of go through what I'm excited about this year, what I think should be on your radar. Well, it's gonna be a short list for this first video. I have a backlog of arcs for 2026 that I'm excited to talk to people about too. Reading is my biggest hobby, so I think I will just get started. And yes, I told you all already, I have terrible editing right now. We're gonna see if I can figure my shit out pretty quickly. I know it's reversed. Please don't come for me. I know it's reversed. Please do not come for me. Hopefully I'll get some better equipment than just an iPhone this year. We'll see. This is Ruth Ozecki's The Book of Form and Emptiness. So she got me back into reading in college. A Tale for the Time Being is probably one of my favorite books of all time. If you haven't read that one, what are you doing? It's like weird kind of time travel stuff. This one, I think, is, I'll just read you the first little paragraph of the back because I don't love going into books knowing too much. I just feel a little bit intimidated about it. And I like to not be spoiled because I feel like a lot of the times the synopsis on the back spoils what's happening in the book. So this is The Book of Form and Emptiness. The Tale for the Time Being was Hello Kitty lunchbox washes up on a beach and someone finds it, and it's kind of how their stories connect. This one year after the death of his beloved musician father, 13-year-old Benny O begins to hear voices. The voices belong to things in his house: a sneaker, a broken Christmas ornament, a piece of wilted lettuce. Although Benny doesn't understand what these things are saying, he can sense their emotional tone. Some are pleasant, a gentle hummer and coo, but others are snide, angry, and full of pain. And when his mother, Annabelle, develops a hoarding problem, the voices grow more clamorous. And that's kind of all I want to know. Like, talking objects. This kid is being haunted by talking objects. Like, that's all I want to know. And her writing is not poetic, but it is very immersive is the tone. You like never quite know what's going on until the very last. And I know some people don't love that in books, but I feel like if I can make it to the end and then it makes sense, it feels like I conquered the book a little bit. I'm not necessarily a hate reader, although I am sometimes, but with big books like this, if I feel like it's taking forever and I get to the end and that's like, oh, it makes sense. That's why I love a big book. Cloud Cuckoo Land by Anthony Doerr did that very well. If you know, you know. Anyways, the next one is Cursed Daughters by Oyen Khan Brathwaite. When Ibun gives birth to her daughter Enyi, on the day they bury her cousin Monif, there is no denying a startling resemblance between the child and the dead woman. So begins the belief, fanned by the entire family, that Enyi is the actual reincarnation of Monif, fated to follow in her footsteps. There is also the matter of the family curse. No man will call your house home, and if they try, they will not have peace. which has broken numerous hearts and caused 3 generations of abandoned, followed-on women to live under the same roof. And that is all I will give you. That is all I want to know. I do love cursed generational stories, so we'll see if this is actually a magical realism situation or if it's just a generational saga. But either way, it's not too big, but the generational stories are a little bit intimidating to me because there's generally a lot of characters you have to keep up with. So this one is one that I'm excited to read as well. It's one of the intimidating ones on my bookshelf. The next one is The Once and Future Queen by Paula Lafferty. This one, I believe, is Guinevere's story. Guinevere is reincarnated in present times, and she goes back to save King Arthur's realm in that time period. And it seems like it could be really good. King Arthur retellings are a hit or a miss for me. Legendborn was the one that I really loved and stood out to me. This one, I'm excited. It's huge. I don't know how many pages this is. Almost 500 pages. So this is going to be a chunk of a book. But it's Aardvark. And if you know anything about Aardvark, they do a pretty damn good job with their fantasy picks and their horror picks and their thriller picks. Like, they are the book box that generally tend to not, like, I don't want to use the word cater because they don't know who I am, but they have, book of the month is fun, but I feel like they rarely have the genres that I read. I read a lot for escapism. I read because I don't want to, like, there's a lot going on in the world. I've always read for escapism. It's kind of a way to help my anxiety stuff. So this one is exciting. It's from Aardvark. Got it a couple of months ago at this point. I should probably prioritize this one. I'm going to try to read an Aardvark book every month, even if it's not from that month. So maybe follow along if you're interested. But that's The Once and Future Queen. And the very last one that I have physically, I've got a couple more that I'll talk about that I don't have the covers for because I was dumb and left them at my house. They're not at my boyfriend's house. This one is kind of obvious, and I don't know how people get through books this big, this fast, but this is Alchemized by Sen Lin Yu. All I want to know, I never got on the Manacle train. All I need to know is that it is Harry Potter fan fiction. And we are following Helena, who is a prisoner of war in her own mind. Don't know what that means, but people rave about this series. I kind of fell off the Harry Potter train. We'll see if this is any good. My best friend said she couldn't get through it when it was manacled. But maybe as Alchemized, it'll be more manageable. And I can actually get through this. How many pages is this book? Feels like a brick. It's insane. Let's see. Oh, there's art. That's fun. 1,000 pages. Okay, so this book is 1,000 pages. This might be like an as the year goes book. I don't think I'm gonna read this, and it makes sense because it's like the thin paper. Anyways, that's terrifying. So this is the last physical copy I have. I have physical copies for the other one. They're just not here, so I can't show you, and that's on me. The other one is the Christopher Ruocchio Empire of Silence, I think. That's probably wrong, but it's the Christopher Ruocchio, like, 8-book sci-fi series. I'm a big sci-fi person. That one looks really good to me. I know Ian Gubelli, that's one of his favorite series right now. It's just huge, and I'm scared, but I'm excited. And then the Fondly, the Jade trilogy by Fondly. I love a good mafia, like, I'm hoping it's a little bit anime inspired. That's not nearly as long. That's only a trilogy. But I'm also very excited for her new book, The Last Contract of Isako, which is, I think, sci-fi, like samurai sci-fi. I don't totally know, but that one is exciting. I want to read her backlog first. I think I can probably read a Jade book a month and finish it by the end of the year. Um, that one is really exciting. And then the last one, which is, I think, because everybody is excited about the Apple TV deal that Brandon just got. Brandon Sanderson. I've only read Mistborn, I've read Elantris and Warbreaker back in the day before he got super famous. But those were the 3 that I've read from him. I want to read some of his newer stuff. I want to continue on with the Mistborn trilogies. I want to be able to read Mistborn 2. Like, I love a good Western, but I have to finish The Final Empire first, and I haven't read Mistborn since Mistborn, the one, like, probably in high school. I want to read The Way of Kings, but those are fucking huge. So I think Brandon Sanderson, like, maybe you guys can keep me accountable for him. But anyways, I think that's gonna be it for me today. I've got to get ready to go to work shortly, but I've been getting a lot of really exciting review copies on NetKelly that I could maybe do a Kindle tour soon if someone would be interested in seeing a Kindle tour. My boyfriend got me a Kindle Oasis for Christmas, so that's been really fun to play around with. I have some ideas. The execution is almost always the hard part, so hopefully I will see you soon. I'm excited to maybe make some booktube friends. The Jade City one that I'm really excited about is because of Sydney from Bookworm. She and I have very similar taste. I think Gabby from Gabby Reads has inspired me to do this for a long time. I'm just not confident. So hopefully I will be able to do this. I'm not looking to get famous, whatever. But I would love to be able to have more people to talk books about. Like, I feel like I have 1 or 2 immediate friends that read as much as I do, but y'all seem like so much fun. And I'm just excited to start documenting so I can also remember what I'm reading. Anyways, I can also potentially do Denver vlogs. I've always got a lot going on. I'm going to the mountains this weekend. I don't know if that would be something y'all would be interested in doing with me. Just comment, like. No, I'm not gonna do that to y'all. I'm not. This is my first fucking video. But if you do want to, like, come on mountain trips and see what I'm doing, let me know in the comments. I'll try to be consistent about it. I'll try to get better filming equipment than just my iPhone 13, because I am basic and I use my shit until it's dead. I haven't gotten the new fancy iPhones that are out. But it's good to talk to you guys. It's good to be back. I'm excited about those books. I'm excited about the book I'm reading, which maybe I'll do, like, an update on Shorts. It's Underlake by Erin L. McCoy. It's fantastic. But I guess that's it for me. I'm gonna sign off. Hopefully I'll talk to y'all soon. If I could get out of my head about this. Thanks for watching. If you do, you don't have to, but thanks if you do. Bye.